everyone, I'm Kat. Today's reading is Angel Messages this week. So I've done thousands of intuitive energy readings over the years working with the guides, and I can tell you, as always, that they have a lot of happiness and guidance and joy to bring to you. Now, I refer to the guides, and often I use this as a collective term for angels, guides, benevolent helpers, ascended masters. Some people might not like that, some people maybe do, but the point is, when I say the guides, I mean angels as well. So these are all the different angels, archangels, our own personal angels, etc. So the point is that they have a lot of love to bring you, and these readings are really special each week because they really do, I feel already, I've only done a couple of them, that these specific angel readings are really nice. These specific angel messages for the week really do bring something different, so I hope you agree. So let's find what the guy, you see I keep saying it, the guys. Let's see what the angels have got to tell you this week. Okay, if you do enjoy today's reading, please like it, and if you would like to subscribe to the channel, I would love that. So let's look at what they're saying for you. Hello, number ones. Okay, you've got 4 cards. Most people have only got 1. Sorry, 3. So you've got 4. That's good. It's all helpful, all useful. So you've got the 8 of water, 7 of earth, 5 of fire, and 8 of earth. So this is the 8 of cups, the 7 of coins, the 5 of wands, and the Ace of coins. Okay, I'm just moving these so that they're properly in shot. I'm using the Doreen Virtue Angel Tarot to bring through these messages. Sometimes they'll say other things as well, which I will tell you if they do. And also that might be why sometimes I miss out certain things about the cards, or I add extra things in. So your messages this week regarding your life in general, moving forwards, love, career, money, whatever you want answered by the angels. They are saying that with this 8 of cups, 7 of coins, yeah, 5 of wands as well, you've had or are having some difficulty. These 3 cards all suggest to me that there's been an element of kind of ruminating on, wondering about, considering some challenge or some difficulty, and it's time to move on from it. They're saying this week they're helping you to move on so that you can move towards this Ace of coins. But you do have to kind of listen within and listen to your heart and soul. The 8 of Cups is really about trying to reach for what you truly and honestly want and desire. It's about kind of delving deep and being a bit more honest about what you truly want and what you truly need. And it's looking for a more meaningful experience, looking for a richer experience. It's about growth. It's about leaving behind a situation that is not great for you. It might be okay, but it's not really helping you grow. It's not really helping you expand. It's not really helping you move along your path. So be aware, they're saying. The angels want you to know that you can dream bigger, go bigger, and find something more meaningful. The way to go about it on a practical level, they're saying, is the 7 of earth. They're saying on a practical level, you need to listen to and be mindful of what's worked for you already and what sorry, I'm going to start again. You need to be mindful of reflecting on what's happened so far around the situation you're inquiring about or your life in general. Look back over the recent past and make a decision. Make decisions based on what has worked for you and what hasn't. This is a time for reflection. This is a time to sort of stop, take stock and think. Do you want to keep continuing down this road, or do you want to go a different way? You know, do you want to change something? Do something a little bit differently? You know, so this is about kind of knowing that you have done brilliantly, whether you decide to keep going along the same path or not. You know, it's taught you a lot, so it's not like you've made a mistake, but it might be time to slightly change tracks. You know, but you'll find this out for yourself. The point is, there's something you need to aim for, something more meaningful. This might mean just keeping going on the route, you know, on the road you're on, or it might mean taking a slightly different direction. For most of you, I think it will be a slightly different direction. The Five of Wands here is saying that there's kind of some grating, some headbutting with other people. Maybe what you want to do, or there are situations around you that are bringing you down, that are factors in the situation, details in the situation, people, opinions, ideas, or circumstances that are difficult or irksome, irritating, or are some way stopping you from getting where you need to be. But don't forget that the fives are all about change and transformation. You can leave behind this difficulty, but you do need to be Seven of Coins. You do need to be reflective about what's working for you and what isn't. Be honest, so that you can find a good way forwards for you, okay? If you can leave that difficult old situation behind, look where you're going. Ace of Coins. This is a new opportunity to plant the seed for future abundance. So it's like a really promising and fruitful new start. It's starting something that could grow to be something great. So this week, if you could be mindful of leaving behind like limiting situations, and be really, really reflective about what you really want to take forward. And these sort of difficult situations or difficult energies that you've got going on, consider letting them go. This is what it feels like. Consider letting them go, so that you can plant the new seed and grow something better. Okay, so yeah, that's the way forward. So I hope this makes sense to you. Loads of love, and I will see you on tomorrow's reading, or a private reading in the meantime. See you soon, guys. Group number 2. Let's have a look at what the angel messages are for you for this week. Okay. So you've got Ace of Air, which is Ace of Swords, Queen of Water, Queen of Cups, and the Sun. You will be almost certainly having this week, the angels are saying, some sort of epiphany, some sort of breakthrough, some sort of aha, some sort of realization. You know, because the Queen of Water she is kind of an established, mature energy, and it's very much about your intuition. You know, Doreen Virtue writes on the card, trust your intuition. Then we've got the Ace of Air, which is a brilliant new idea. Kind of the truth, the sword of truth, this kind of revelation of an understanding around a situation. This week you are going to get clarity. You're going to get a fresh view on a situation. It's going to feel very intuitive. It's going to take things to the next level. It's going to feel very clarifying. However, don't forget, with the Ace of Air, the Ace of Swords, it can be tricky. The Ace of Swords is a forceful new beginning. It's powerful, it's strong, it's full on. It can bring with it some casualties. Sometimes it's about cutting away the past. Sometimes it's about having to go through some challenges to get to where you want to be. The Ace of Swords here is really not about you this week necessarily with having a completely new situation, but it's about you having a truth and a clarity that allows you to start that journey. But like they say, really be intuitive, listen to your intuition, and trust it, you know, and allow things to develop. Doreen Virtue says here, relationships develop to a new level. I know some of you are very much working on your relationships this week, and they're saying that, you know, this truth, this realization may be relevant regarding your relationship, and this can help to develop the situation. They're saying that you've got the sun here with, I mean, the angels are saying this is just joy, joy, joy. This is about abundance and creativity and creation and ideas and new beginnings and feeling open and having that joy and happiness and innocence and love. You know, this is all great things. It's a happy situation. Yeah. So this week you can have clarity that will ultimately bring you joy and abundance. However, bear in mind, with it being the Ace of Swords, it may be a little challenging as well. So I hope this makes sense. Guys, I will see you tomorrow or on a private reading in the meantime. See you soon, guys. Hello, group 3. Okay, so you've got 10 of Air, which is 10 of Swords, Knight of Water, which is Knight of Cups, and 10 of Earth, 10 of Coins. Okay, so you've got this double 10. It's very significant. The angels are saying this week you can really have a successful completion to a situation. You know, the 10s are about an end of a cycle. The 10 of Swords in the first position is really good. I'm glad it's this way round, because the 10 of Swords is about the end of something difficult. It doesn't feel great. So this could be referencing situations you've had in the last week or so, or it could be longer than that, that have felt difficult, that have felt challenging. Maybe people betraying you. It could be that strong. It could be feeling let down by people. It could be having some sort of come down from something painful and difficult. But it's also about kind of accepting the inevitable ending of failure. It's not always easy, but the point here is that if you allow yourself to kind of let go of this and accept the change, accept the situation, look what comes in. You've got this Knight of Water. This is about being drawn on an emotional level. This is about intuition. This is about moving forwards in your intuitive world. I mean, I'm drawn instantly though to a part of the card where it says, or they're pointing to it, the need to balance emotions. So do be careful with this 10 of Swords. You know, you've maybe had a difficult time. It might have been something that's happened in the recent past, you know, the last week or two, but it could be something that goes back much further than that. And they're saying that if you are still carrying a wound of betrayal, of pain, of sadness, they're saying, you know what, you need to balance your emotions. You need to balance the situation. If you already feel pretty balanced, if you already feel like you're recovering well, they're saying listen to your intuition and take action based on your intuition. Okay? Because in the future, even though things feel difficult, you've got wealth and abundance coming up for you in the future. They're saying that a lot of you need to hear this 10 of Coins, which is why they've put it forwards this week. They're saying no. They're saying this 10 of Coins is unlikely to happen this week. But you need to hear it because you may be going through a difficult time, or you've had some sadness around you recently. They're saying that in the future, a very happy family life can come your way. You can get this sense of having the family, the home, the situation. You know, you can have the abundance and the wealth on any level you want in the future. And by that sounds a little bit, you know, a little bit questionable. What I mean is, you feel, even if you feel sad now, even if things feel bad now, in the future you can have the happiness and the stability and the joy and the abundance that you're looking for. You know, we'll always have ups and downs, but the point is that you can get what you want basically in the future, and it is coming in for you. But you know, some things need to end so that other things can come forwards. So do let this thing go. come into emotional balance, listen to intuition and act accordingly, and this will move you towards your wealth. Thank you so much, number 3s. I will see you on tomorrow's reading or a private reading. See you soon, guys. Hi, number 4s. We've got 4 of Earth, 6 of Earth, and the World. 4 of Coins, 6 of Coins. So there's a lot of coin energy here. You know, and they're basically very solid cards. Both of these cards are the potential to be abundant. You know, the 4 of Coins is an interesting card because actually the 4 of Coins is saying, do you know what? You are in a good position. And the angels are saying, you know, you're in a reasonable position. Things are okay. You know, you have what you need. That's the key here. You see, the 6 of Coins is also about, I feel like the 6 of Coins can be about giving or about receiving. But I feel like with all of this, they're saying you have a lot of abundance around you because of the World as well. They're saying you have a lot of abundance around you, but you are perhaps a little bit afraid and holding on to it a bit tight. Now, this can be actual money, or it can just be abundance in general. So this can be emotional abundance, material abundance, financial abundance, you know, even things like your own intellectual abundance. There's a sense that you have a bit of a scarcity mindset, okay? So you maybe feel like you need to hold on to what you've got. You don't want to invest too much. So this can be emotionally or physically, whatever. But the point is that there's a kind of lack of flow around abundance for you this week. And they're saying, do you know what? You are actually really abundant. You can feel confident in your abundance. With the World, this is saying that you've done the work around the situation that you're thinking about. You know, and that things are trying to complete. You know, you are gaining a greater understanding. You are moving towards the next level. If you don't feel like you're already there yet, it's much closer than you realise. So actually, you can afford to be generous. You can afford to invest. Yeah? You know, what they're saying is, yeah, okay. What they're saying is if you can be generous, if you can invest, if you can recognize your abundance and offer it up, what that will do is that will bring you more of what you want. It will bring you the move to the next level. You're already abundant, but this kind of sense of having completion of a certain situation, I think some of you are trying to kind of get the relationship you want, or get the career you want, or get a business off the ground, or whatever. What they're saying is if you can act abundant, act as if, have that attitude. Obviously, don't be frivolous, because the 4 of Coins also says don't be frivolous. It's like, be careful, but don't be so cautious that you end up feeling like scarcity mindset, because this just doesn't create the abundance. But if you can be generous and be open and kind of get in the flow around the situation that you're thinking about, whether it's emotional, physical, financial, whatever, this will bring completion to the situation. This will take you to an aha, to an enlightenment around the situation. It will raise your energy. It will give you a breakthrough that will take you to the next level. Guys, I hope you have an amazing day. Thank you for being here. So much love. I will see you tomorrow or on a private reading in the meantime. Bye, guys.